diplomatic engagements. Our consistency and professionalism have made her an enduring symbol of excellence and discipline in Nigerian cinema, and our contribution remains deeply connected to the foundation upon which today's globally recognized Nollywood continue to thrive. If you are not too tired, she deserves a standing ovation. Ladies and gentlemen, Bookie Brat.
Àbùdání ni yóò nígbà òtọ́lú ilé ọmọ olódò kan òtẹ́lẹ́lẹ́ ọmọ olódò kan òtàràrà odò tó sàn wẹ́rẹ́fẹ́ tó sàn wẹ́rẹ́ èké ó dá ìkúlé bọ́lá ló ń dà bàtà onífẹ́lẹ́ ọdún ògbọ́dọ̀ bùnmí ìrànfàjà tó gbọ́dọ̀ bùnmí sọ́sẹ̀.
Thank you. Next panelist. You can see me smiling. You will not understand. Our next panelist is a sister, a mother, a friend, and let me give you a spoiler. The one who named my dear son Oyosore Oluwa. Mercy Aigbe Adeoti. Mercy Aigbe is a leading Nigerian actress, filmmaker, entrepreneur, and cultural influencer, widely recognized as one of the most prominent faces in Nollywood, particularly within the Yoruba language cinema. With an academic background in theater arts from the prestigious University of Lagos, Greater Contact, and early training that shaped her creative confidence. She rose to mainstream recognition following her breakout role in 2006 Yoruba film Ara, establishing herself as a versatile performer known for emotional depth and strong screen presence. Beyond acting, Mercy Aigbe has expanded her influence into film production, talent development, and entrepreneurship. She is also celebrated as a fashion and lifestyle icon with strong brand appeal, securing notable endorsements and building a powerful commercial identity that blends cultural aesthetic with modern luxury. Her career reflects resilience, reinvention, and consistent relevance in Nigeria's evolving entertainment industry. Ladies and gentlemen, the beautiful, light-skinned, ọmọdébìnrin.
Àyàdé òtí jẹ́ ọmọ òkèlè ọkọ rẹ̀ ni òró ọmọ orí mi dáná yọpọ̀ ọmọ olóró ẹ̀kan nílé ọkọ rẹ̀ ni. Òró tí mo bẹ̀rù ẹ̀kùn mú ṣóńṣó. Ǹlẹ́ ọmọ dáná yọkú nílé ọkọ rẹ̀. Ní ìbẹ̀rù tí ń bá tiẹ̀ níyànà ọ̀tọ̀. Ọmọ ń bá tiẹ̀ níyànà ọ̀tọ̀. Bẹ́ẹ̀ni náà ọba kú wọ́n padà pàtẹ èmi ní ká pọ́n mẹ́kọ̀ọ́ rẹ̀ èyí mẹ́nu gbé èyí fún kẹrù àyàdé òtí mọ́ ọkọ lọ́wọ́.
In engineering, infrastructural development, and technology innovation, with a background in electronic engineering and advanced training in psychology. He has contributed significantly to Nigeria's early ICT growth through strategic technical projects and system development roles. He is known for under which he runs Libra TV and production studio, reflecting a unique blend of technology experts and creative enterprise. Where are my YouTube lovers? Libra TV, ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Olaleko Wasiu.
Olaleko! Ìjẹ̀bú lórí ọmọ ẹ̀rẹ́ ni wà lọ́wọ́ mẹ́kú wọn kò sára ní ìbálòpọ̀ mẹ́kú wọn kò rẹ́ mọ́. Bówú jẹ̀bú àwọn ní ẹni wíníwíní, bówú jẹ̀bú àwọn ní ẹni wíníwíní. Bówú jẹ̀bú àwọn ní ẹ̀tọ́ kù wọ́n pẹ́ lágẹ̀mọ́lé bàbá tó bí ọlọ́wọ́ lẹ́ ọmọ adùn mọ́dé ọmọ adùn mọ́sùn pẹ̀lú ìyẹ́jẹ́ mẹ́fà ní sùúrù jẹ̀bú. Lẹ́yìn jíjẹ ìjìdá ìjẹ nílé bàbá rẹ̀ ni Ọlálékan.
All right, the last person joining us on this beautiful panel, and parts, we hear corporate picture, Aigbe, you know? Joining this beautiful panel well is no other person than Alhaji Abdulrazak Abdullahi. Alhaji Abdulrazak Abdullahi is a leading entertainment marketer with over 3 decades in the film-making industry. Over the years, Corporate Picture brand has continued to churn out great content and a great force in the movie industry. He is a foremost film marketing and distribution outfits. Ladies and gentlemen, if your hands are not too busy, join me as I bring on stage Alhaji Abdulrazak Abdullahi, CEO, Corporate Picture.
Corporate Picture! Ìlọ́yà àpọ̀já ọmọ dúdú àdílé mọ́rílẹ́wà corporate. Ìlú tóbi tó báyẹn wọ̀ lẹ́kúnlẹ̀ bàbá ẹ̀yà àkọ́kọ́ lóró ọbẹ̀ náà máa jí fi kálámù dáwọn lẹ́kọ̀ọ́ ẹsẹ̀ kọ́dúkọ́dú. Sàó lọ́tún, àmúyọ̀ lọ́sì. Ìlọ́yà àpọ̀já ọmọ dúdú bàbá ẹ̀yà Corporate Pictures.
Thank you. All right, I leave you with the beautiful Toby Falade to drill our veterans on scene. But Elewi, you did my friend bad. Only come okay. Only balance.
Because he's been working since morning, so I think he deserves a round of applause. So good afternoon, everyone. My name is Tomi Falade, as Mutia has said, and I think that my inner value has raised with the quality of people on this panel. I think that when you look at it, I'm all 4 of you ever worked together on the same project. All 4 of you, including Dr. Lemo.
No, not 4 of us.
Oh, 4 of you together on the same project?
No.
Oh, okay. Okay, great. Okay, so in 1 minute, I want you to first, as we enter this session, describe your scar to shine journey. What's your scar moment? Because while the other panels were going on, there is one carcass at the back there that kept saying, all these stories are not scar enough. Some people think that if you've not suffered to a certain point, you don't have a scar story. So tell us, what was your scar moment at the start of your journey in the industry? Let's have one. This is Aigbe. I do.
Thank you very much, Good afternoon, everyone. To be here. Is this still my mic? Okay, so I was saying that it's really an honor to be here, speaking at this event. And I want to say a very big thank you to Emiralty. This is very thoughtful. Thank you for inviting me, and thank you for putting this together. Can we give him a round of applause, please? Thank you very much. So, scar to shine. When you think about it, scar to shine. Honestly, if you ask me, I'll say that the theme of today's event is very powerful. Because the scar that challenges us the most actually eventually becomes what shapes us. Most times, the scars that we're trying to hide becomes our strength, becomes our growth, and even our purpose. I have so many stories to share with you guys, because obviously to shine is not easy. There will be a lot of hurdles, there will be a lot of challenges, trust me. You're looking at Mercy, all dressed up, all beautiful, look, here with you. But to God be the glory, to God be the glory. It wasn't easy at the beginning. I have a lot of stories to share, but I'm just going to share one because of time constraints. Okay, so the creative industry is very beautiful, but also very demanding. I will share this story. I think I've mentioned it once or twice, but I'm just going to share it for the benefit of you all that are here, so that we can learn. I mean, this platform is for us to learn, relearn, teach, and encourage each other, and motivate each other. So, several years ago, I was on the set of a movie titled Akuko Ija. I don't know if any one of you got to see that film produced by Wenimo Olupo. Did anybody watch Akoko Ija? So it's a film that had myself and Femi Branch wear the same lace, and there was so when we were filming, one of my colleagues was in a hurry. He was like, hey, Shike, I have to go. You know, he wanted to go to another set. And then I said, Uncle Yomi, it was Uncle Yomi fashion. So I was like, Uncle Yomi, Bolelo. He said, he has to get to another set. He has to leave. I said, which set are you going? And then he mentioned the title of the film. And I was like, I'm supposed to be in that film now. The production manager called me. The producer called me. And they even told me the role I was going to play. They sent me a script. But nobody got back to me. I'm like, okay, what's going on? So I picked up my phone and called the producer, who happened to be my friend. I was like, Baboni, what's up now? Kilo Shele. Where I'm filming, Uncle Yomi is saying he's coming to your set. I think I started filming. Oh, I don't jump. Let me reverse. So when I called her and she picked the phone, I was like, hi, babe, what's up? This is Mercy. The first thing she said is, who is Mercy? Tani Mercy. And I'm like, are you kidding me? So okay, it's Mercy now. And she was like, I don't have time. You better introduce yourself properly or else I'm going to cut the phone. Oh, we should have done Mercy. Oh, Mercy Aigbe. She was like, really? And they go to Sapani, the only Mercy that I know is Mercy Johnson, that is an actress and all that. I should have said Mercy Aigbe. She said, yes, what do you want? I said, Johnny, Uncle Yomi said he's coming to your set. And then I know you called me for this job. Your production manager called me, and then there was no follow-up call. What's up? And then she asked me, she said, where are you? I said, I'm on set in Ibadan, I'm filming. She said, oh, what I don't got permission, Koto law. I'm like, permission, I don't understand. She said, well, if you want me to be calling you for my jobs, you have to be getting permission from me before you go to set. I'm like, sure, okay, really? I mean, I did 4 years of my life. I dedicated it to this craft. And then I had to be taking permission. She said, well, there's a form, you have to get the form. Yada, yada, yada. She was just saying a lot of things. You have to get the form, and then you fill it, and then henceforth, once you are under me, under my guidance, you can't go anywhere. I have to tell you who to work with, who not to work with, what to do, what. Don't miss out the fact that I said that this person is my friend, though. So you can only imagine how I felt, or how I was feeling listening to her say that. And then the next thing she said, anyway, if you cannot do all that, ojú ọ̀run tẹ́yẹ fò láì fara kanra. Can you help me translate that in English?
The sky is big enough for all birds to fly.
The sky is big enough for birds to fly without touching each other. Yeah, that's a direct translation. So, Cherry Caterpillar in it wasn't funny because I was just up and coming. I just came into the industry. I felt so bad. I cried. So your scars are going to come with disappointments, let down. People are going to disappoint you, misunderstand you. I cried. I was like, this person is my friend. If my friend cannot help me in the industry, then what else?
That's still your friend.
Somehow. So, I cried. I felt so bad. I felt let down. I was discouraged. I was demoralized. But I found courage. And that's one thing that you need to be successful in this industry, courage. So I found that courage. And I kept going. I was like, hey, okay, no problem. I'll keep going. So there's a need for you to believe in yourself. Believe in your journey. It's very important. I believed so much in myself. I kept going. It wasn't easy. Like I said, I have a lot of stories. I'm just sharing this. I kept going. I was going for auditions. I was giving my best. That same person we met on set several times after that encounter, and we're not talking for like 3 years. We didn't talk. But I kept going. If I get 2 things, I'll play those 2 things as if my life depended on it. You know why? Because I believe that somebody somewhere, a producer, a filmmaker would watch just that scene. You know how people check into the hotel and African Magic comes on. And when they sing and they call wow, this girl gave a performance. And lo and behold, 4 years later, green, my phone rang. And guess who called me? Guess who called me? My friend called me. That person. She said, hello, Messi Pawoni. I said, hello, Talon Soro. I was like, Talon Soro. And she said she was okay. When the money she was okay, would you please properly introduce yourself? Else I'm gonna cut the phone. And she was like, what's my Pino do? Don't forget, almost 4 years after. And then she called me for a job. To God be the glory. She called me for a job. And I was at that point, I was very emotional and I felt very proud of myself. I was like, okay, so you can actually call me for a job without me getting permission from you, without me being under your tutelage. And then she said, she has to fast forward, she has called me for more than 3-4 jobs. But because me, I'm a very forgiving person, I tried to focus on the positive side. I went to do the job. And when I got there, I gave my A game. You know when you're going to work front, I'm like, Mama kill Roy. Then you go, Mama, So that's what I did. So I'm just sharing this story because you have to keep keeping at it. It's very important. And then don't compare your journey with anybody else's journey. When people are winning, applaud them. Because your time will come. Yeah. Most definitely, your time will come. And then, look, there's so many things. I don't even want to delve into a lot of stories that I have experienced, my scars in the industry. Because Ibilama was talent shule. And then growth. See, I want to round up. Growth is very important. You have to keep learning. You have to keep evolving. You have to keep reinventing yourself. Am I communicating? You have to keep adding value to you. It is very important. And before I go, I want to quickly use this analogy. Growth, I said, is not pretty. It's not like taking a seed and you bury the seed. What happens to the seed? It dies. For it to blossom, it's going to die. Yeah. So it means that it will go through, it's a journey, it's a process. It will shed its skin, it will die, and then what happens? It sprouts and becomes beautiful and it blossoms. So if you keep keeping at it, trust me, you will shine through your scar. Thank you very much. God bless you.
Thank you so much. You have given us a lot to think about. But before we go on, I want to talk to Dr.